Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I believe parents should teach their children about dating early. I decided to do this video because I've seen so many videos within the last few years where people are losing their life at the hand of another person that they're either involved with or they once were. And when I say parents, I'm not talking about all parents. I do know that there are some parents who are doing that, who are speaking to their children, who are telling their children things, warning their children of things that they feel like someone should have warned them when they were young. So when I say parents, I'm not talking about all. All right, and I do also understand that even when you teach your children things, there's a possibility that things that you may have tried to teach them to steer them away from, they can still end up in these situations. But in my opinion, it's better that you still teach them all that you can in effort to guide them in all areas of their life, including giving them examples of experience that you went through, things that you seen your friends went through, family members went through. You should be telling them about those things so they know how to avoid them and they actually understand what can take place and how it could affect their lives. All right, so many parents, what they'll do a lot of times is they'll wait because they believe in their mind that the children are too young to comprehend. And I believe that, yeah, to a certain extent, but if you give them small examples and as they get older and older and you've seen them get older and you start to give them big examples of things and ask them, do they understand what it is that you're trying to tell them or teach them? The older they get, the more understanding they'll gain. So that's why I say it's better to teach them at an early age until they reach that, that adult stage, um, rather than you waiting until something happens and then you starting to talk to them about what it is that they may be going through in their life. All right, because by that time, whatever has transpired in their life, it's already affecting them. It's affecting their mental health. It's affecting the way how they think. It's putting them in a low state of mind. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and then I'm going to add, my opinions to it as the video goes along. And again, this video is just really a video of advice, a video to learn from, and to help other people grow. She didn't deserve this at all. She didn't deserve this. If someone doesn't want to be with you, leave that person alone. That doesn't mean you go and kill them.
This is the story of Kira Brabham, a 29-year-old mother with a thriving entrepreneurial spirit and a beloved 4-year-old son. Kira's life was overflowing with promise as her businesses gained momentum, but tragically, her bright future was abruptly extinguished when she was discovered deceased in an apartment fire. What appeared to be a seemingly random event would be revealed as a much darker reality. Close family and friends suspected that Kira's ex-boyfriend, 31-year-old Laren Emil, may have lashed out in a jealous rage after she ended their relationship just 4 weeks prior. Was Kira's death? Let me go ahead and add this comment in. In the beginning of the video, the mom says, if people don't want to be with you, then you should just leave them alone. Yes, that's common sense. But this video is literally titled Fit of Rage. When a person is in a state of rage, of anger, their emotions are not regulated, it can cause them to do things that will put them in situations like jail or worse, death, because of the lack of understanding. Making a decision that's going to cost you a lifetime just based in how you feel at that moment. Again, a lot of children are not taught how to deal with certain things. An accident or cold-blooded murder. Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Tamarack, Florida. Kira Wanisha Brabham was born on February 24, 1994, in Mount Vernon, New York. She was the youngest of 3 children to Curtis and Juliet Brabham. In 1997, the family moved to Vero Beach, Florida, to care for her great-grandparents. Kira attended Highlands Elementary and was part of the gifted program. She later went to Oslo Middle School and graduated from Vero Beach Charter High School, where she also completed classes at Indian River State College. Kira started at FAMU in Tallahassee, but switched to Tallahassee Community College, earning her associate's degree. She initially aimed to become a registered nurse, but discovered her true passion for aesthetics. Kira returned to Vero Beach, starting her business, Shaded Aesthetics, at her parents' home. In the year 2017, Kira met and fell in love with Rick Francois, marking the beginning of a significant chapter in her life. 2 years later, in 2019, the couple welcomed their adorable son into the world, naming him Nico. This joyous addition to their family brought immense happiness and fulfillment to Kira and Rick. Eventually the two would go their separate ways, but remain in each other's lives as friends and parents to their son. She was devoted to her role as a mother, and dedicated herself tirelessly to providing her son with a brighter future. In August 2023, Kira moved her aesthetics business to a new location in Sunrise, Florida, as she realized she needed to move to South Florida to grow her business. She started running a larger salon with her business name, Shaded Aesthetics, displayed prominently on the front door. She was really excited for this new milestone in her life, and she shared this moment with her thousands of followers.
Clients came in today with a cake that I was about to drop. I better not drop this cake. Some roses and a bottle of champagne, a bottle of bubbly to celebrate my new location. I feel loved. I did this for my clients. I did this for all of you. And thank you so much, Miss Phoebe, for the gift.
She frequently talked about how important it was to her that all her clients felt at home, regardless of where they came from, or whether they spoke English well.
No hablo mucho inglés, así que lo hablo español. In other words, my Spanish client does not speak much English, so I speak Spanish to her. And when I was saying papader means to blink. So, my caption that I just posted, papader por mi mami, blink for me, mommy. And when I was telling her mira means look. We live in South Florida, get with the times, guys, okay? And that's why it's called Shaded Aesthetics, because all shades, all colors, all nationalities, you're gonna get laid a slave, okay? And I'm gonna make you feel comfortable. You don't have to speak English, baby. We're going to make it do what it do. And I put that on. Have a good day.
With her client base growing, a newly established salon, and a cherished son, life seemed to be really going well for Kira. At some point, Kira entered into a relationship with 31-year-old Laren Emile. According to accounts from her loved ones, Emile exhibited signs of jealousy and a desire for control, leading to strain in their relationship. Eventually, these issues escalated to the point where Kira felt compelled to terminate the relationship. However, Laren's reaction to the breakup was concerning, as he struggled to accept it gracefully. At the early hour of 3:30 a.m. on December 26, 2023, dispatch received reports of a structure fire at an apartment complex. Deputies, along with the Tamarack Fire Rescue, swiftly reacted to a distress call reporting a fire outbreak at the Versailles Gardens condominium complex, situated at 7900 S Colony Circle. The building was evacuated, and crews worked quickly to extinguish the fire. After successfully containing the blaze and meticulously combing through the premises in search of survivors, the rescue team stumbled upon a chilling discovery. Within one of the units, emergency responders found 29-year-old Kira Brabham. Authorities diligently extended their search efforts, scouring the vicinity for any possible additional victims or clues pertaining to the incident, and realized that Kira was the only occupant of the residence at that time. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. Upon arrival at the scene, Kira's family and friends were overcome with devastation upon receiving the tragic news of her death. As investigators delved deeper into the circumstances surrounding Kira's untimely death, they uncovered significant details suggesting a potential homicide.
I was terrified. The banging, the screaming, the call 911.
Instacart shopper thoughts. Which banana will go ripe in exactly 20...
A neighbor describes the terror after a woman's apartment goes up in flames. She never made it out.
Loved ones had just enough time and had just been with her on Christmas yesterday.
And tonight they have a lot of questions about what happened inside her apartment.
It was around 3:30 in the morning when they got the call that a fire had broken out right back there inside apartment number 203. That's here in Tamarack. Tonight we're hearing from one of the neighbors who tells us what he heard just before the flames.
So today we're making pancakes from fresh. Yep.
Kira Brabham was a loving mom to her young son. Her mom stunned, telling us she got a call early in the morning that her daughter's Tamarack condo was on fire and she did not survive.
My daughter's gone. I mean, she was at my house yesterday. We had Christmas dinner yesterday. You know, we spoke yesterday. She did not deserve to die.
Now they have to break the news to her little boy.
She has a 4-year-old child now that we have to raise, and we have to tell him that his mother's gone. It's not fair.
I was terrified. The banging, the screaming, the call 911.
Now, she made a decision to get away from her ex-boyfriend, which is what caused her a death, because he still wanted to be with her or still wanted some type of control over her. So by the time she realized that she was dealing with someone who was dangerous, it was basically already too late. And this is why before you get to know someone, you have to be more focused on not just dating them, but who are they really as a person? Who are they when they get upset? Who are they when they're happy? What makes them happy? You have to take all that into consideration. You know, a lot of times people are not going to show you right away, and this is why so many relationships, they start off really well and they can end really sour. And I think part of the reason for that is so many people end up dating so early, like around the ages of 15 and 16, and they continue that dating cycle until they become an adult. And that barely gives them enough time to really understand who they are as a person before they can really go out and meet other people and understand who they are as a person. I do believe that it's crucial that you teach your children about people, about life, about things that you've experienced, because a lot of times what you experience in your life as far as emotion goes is not going to be that different for your children. So that's my opinion on this video. I'm not going to really continue to play the video. I feel like I played enough. The last thing I'm going to say is rest in peace to Kiara.